Welcome to Jay's Techie Crown. In my channel, you can watch videos related to immigration, language ability, and other technical videos. If you're watching my channel for the first time, please subscribe. Come, let's get into the video. In today's video, we are going to see how to calculate the CRS score and how to get additional points. Let us take an example. So, what would be the score of a person if he is applying as a single? Come, let us enter the details and gather the points. So, first, what is a marital status? Let us give it as a single. Once you select, then how old are you? Then you have to mention the age. So, let me enter the age as 30 years. Once you move, then what is your level of education? So, even though you studied out of Canada or in Canada, then you have to go for an ECA, Educational Credential Assessment, if you studied outside of Canada. So let us select Masters. If you studied Bachelor's, that's fine. But for example, I'm taking as a Masters and see how much would be the maximum score if you enter as Masters. Then, have you earned a Canadian degree or diploma? No. Then official language test, which is nothing but English language ability. Let us select yes and then enter IELTS. So once you select IELTS, then you have to enter the score. Let us take an example of default 7877. Let us enter the details and see how much would be the score. Whether you have any other language results? No, not applicable. Then work experience outside of Canada or inside of Canada. So in last 10 years, how many years of skilled work experience in Canada you have? So let us enter as none. Then in the last 10 years, have you gathered any foreign skilled work experience? Yes, let us give as 3 years. This is nothing but if you have work experience outside of Canada. Do you have certifications, qualification from a province? Let us give us no. The next one would be, do you have a certificate of qualification from Canadian province? No. And then, do you have a valid job offer by LMIA? So labor market impact assessment. Let us enter the detail as no, considering the person is applying from offshore with no certificate of qualification and with no job offer. Then do you have a nomination certificate? This is in case of a PNP nomination. So we don't have a PNP nomination. Then do you have a spouse or common law partner? Let us enter the option as no. Then calculate the score. So once you calculate the score, these are the score details. So for age, we will be given 105 points. And for master's degree, it is 135 points. And for IELTS, then we are getting a score of 124. The total points for age, education, and IELTS comes to 364. Then for the skill transferability factors, we are getting 50 points. And for the foreign work experience, which is nothing but your offshore work experience, you will be getting 50 points. So totally we are getting 100 points. So 364 plus 100, which comes to 464. So this is a score of a person who is applying for a PR with the age of 30. Now let us see a score of a person who is applying with the age of 35 along with your spouse. Let me change the age to 35 and then leaving the degree as masters, rest everything as no. I'm leaving the higher score as 7877. Similarly, I'm leaving the rest of the other things. Also, I need to go and change the status as married. So I change the status as married. I'm giving no. They're asking, is your spouse or common law partner a citizen or PR holder? I've given no. Will your spouse be accompanied with you to Canada? I'm giving yes. Since I've given yes, then they will be asking the spouse details. Let us go and give what's your spouse education. I'm giving the spouse education, educational qualification as masters, and then entering whether she has Canadian experience. No. Did the spouse come take a language test? Yes. I'm giving the IELTS. I'm giving default 7 in reading and 7 in writing. So when you calculate the score, this is the overall score for a person who is applying along with the spouse at the age of 35. For age, you will be getting 17 points. You can find the difference that when a person is applying as single with age 30, you will be getting 105. Whereas a person applying at the age of 35 along with spouse is getting points for 70, and level of education is 126 and IELTS score is 116. So what would be the overall score? the overall score comes to 440. Now let us see how to increase the points. The first option would be to see whether he can change the points by getting a Canadian degree. So the option would be to go and see, have you earned a Canadian degree or diploma certificate. Let us choose this as yes. And once you choose this as yes, then you will be given the option to select what level of degree you have completed in Canada. So if you do a 1 or 2 year diploma or certificate degree, either a diploma in any of the courses, then you will be eligible to get additional 15 points. So I'm going to show calculate your score. So once you click on calculate your score, here you can see study in Canada. So once you click study in Canada, you can see 15 additional points. So the overall points comes to 455. Initially it was 440. By selecting a diploma or a certificate program, you are getting additional 50 points. What if you want to increase the points still further? Then once you change your education from 1 or 2 year diploma or certificate in Canada to a master's degree, then go and click on the score change. You can see 30 points. So when you do a diploma or certificate program, you will be getting 15 points, whereas when you do a master's or a degree program, then you will be getting 30 additional points, which leads to 470. So in order to get through the express entry profile, you need a minimum of 470 points. So in this way you can boost your points, which will help you to get the invite in the immediate invitation cycle. Hope this video helps you. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos. If you have any questions, please drop your questions in the comments. I would be more than happy to respond to you. Thanks again. Please subscribe to watch more videos about the postgraduate work permit and master's program in Canada. Soon I'll be uploading a video about the PNP. Thanks again. Please subscribe.